Guys, the Chickens here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're doing things a little bit differently. What we're going to do today is read your reactions to the latest developer update Warships video that just came out earlier last week. So what I'm going to do here is Chicken's going to put on his pretend community manager hat, and we're just going to fly through some of these YouTube comments and see what you guys are saying. Just kind of talk about the overall reaction to what has been the Warships video. So most people liked it. I find personally the likes and dislikes on videos are usually a pretty good sign of you know, whether the video is actually good or bad, or if people are upset or whatever. But I was just going through some of these comments, and they're just so, like, some of them are just really crazy. So let's just go ahead and let's just start reading them. So Max says, I would say when you are going to fight, have it if you win the attack that you can bank your points that help with your attack points. So if fighting higher players, you can have a chance. What? Okay. English, please. English, man. They didn't get into like the specifics on how the attacking and stuff is going to work, so I'm not sure what he's talking about. So this was a common one from OJ Simpson. Task Force versus Task Force or nothing at all. Also, I think we have reached peak hipster. So I think he's calling Drew a hipster there, which is you know, a little uncalled for, but I mean, this comment's kind of stupid because they did address Task Force versus Task Force coming in the Warships update. They said that's a big thing that they want to focus on, so there you go. So the second shift said, looks like garbage, nothing exciting about this despite months and months and months of no updates. So this is the problem with basically going silent since August with the community. You know, people are just going to be upset. That's why they like, especially when you come out and you say things like open and transparent, and then you do the opposite of that. That's not what people like to see. So a little bit of backlash there. People complain about the comment section. Please make another building like the Christmas tree. Make another one for Halloween. Please, Super Brazil. Thank you. A couple smiley faces. I'd be okay with that. I'd be on board with having a couple more, you know, because all the other Supercell games, they always do, they have these crazy, like, holiday updates. Like, look what just came out of Brawl Stars. It was insane. Check out the second channel if you want to see more on that. But, you know, we have a beach mystery, but do people really put them out? I feel like they don't. I feel like they don't. Air carrier. That would be interesting. War versus war, task versus task. Everyone wants task versus task force. Paul Arasanu says, I really understand this is a game for us and a business for them, but I think they are way too oriented to steal our money. Now, they didn't really say anything was going to cost gems, so I'm not sure where that's coming from. Copying Clash Clans, Clash Royale, and Bomb Beach brought wars. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that the Warships thing is just going to be like Builder Base and Clash Clans. Based on what they said, it's going to be similar, but it's also going to be nothing like it in the fact that it's not just a secondary base because there's no resource generation on the base, right? So, Farhole is still waiting. 5 years to update the game. All that money you made, you fat and lazy. Not much of developers, but after all, it's me whom I should blame. Oh, I love YouTube. I love it. I'm so excited for this new update. Keep up the great work, guys. Oddly normal comment on the YouTube video. So they did the same thing they did with Clash Clans. This honestly looks kind of lame. Why not get planes? I actually expected more. We'll avoid the swearing ones. So let me get this straight. We attack the warship, get resources, so we can go back and build up our already fully upgraded bases. Well, no, you'd be upgrading the warship's base, not your main base. Another crap update. Also will be full of bugs as always. Probably last after this development, we'll work for that new game in order to get money from. Okay, he's a little over the top, guys. He's a little over the top. Plus, he already left another comment that we read. Jay Sean says, so basically it was just a mega crab that was converted to a warship. Kind of, I guess, in terms of the layout of the base that you're attacking. This is exactly the builder base village in Clash of Clans. I feel like all these people saying this have never actually played the builder base in Clash of Clans. I did make a video on it where I did a comparison of what the builder base actually is, if you guys want to check that out. Steven says, crazy. Sort current game out first, as it's failing due to raids versus spawns ratio of sync to enable VP gains and progress once hit 1300 VP. It's just another money-making scheme, and yet again a middle finger to the long-standing high VP players. Servers all need to wake up and listen to their customers. Yeah, so the builder base, there was a pretty big backlash in it in Clash of Clans, and a lot of people don't really play that village from what I understand. I'm not deep in the Clash of Clans community anymore, but I think that was the consensus, that most people were, you know, they liked everything to stay on the main base. I think it's great just in terms of variety to spice up a game that hasn't had anything new come to it in a long time. But that still kind of remains to be seen. Like Night Area in Clash of Clans, sweet. Hope special troops. See, I think that's the right attitude. I think that's the right attitude, guys. I think Jared A's hit it right on the nose there. It's practically night mode in Clash of Clans. This is stupid. Just make bigger maps and add more levels to bases, weapons, and characters. Don't add this useless garbage. See, I think the correct way to, you know, I think he makes a fair point there, although he words it stupidly. Those are things that should just come to the game normally, right? Like, we should get new maps. We should get more levels to bases, weapons, and characters. And, you know, still have the big warships as the project on the side, but it just sucks that we've gone this long a time without having any updates at all, right? Which, as I feel like, which is where most of this frustration from these comments is coming from. This game will go to the next level with fighting against other task forces. It's getting boring. Please do something. Still nothing with the messages in the bottles. Yeah, I guess those Easter eggs have just kind of meant nothing. Rip Boom Beach was fun playing it. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, there's just a ton of negative comments here. Usually the comments on Boom Beach videos are not this bad. You should make so you can attack an island with a warship. It'd be interesting, I guess. Well, how would that work? Because then you're just playing the normal game. Because that's what we do, is we attack islands. How about HQ23 and Radar 21 with a larger map? This game sucks for max players. Please give us something. Well, you know, I think the idea... Oh, man. Your chick's tired today, guys. I think the idea with the warships is just having something else to work on, right? Just having, you know, you can have your max base, but you're not really going to be able to do anything with it either. So there's not upgrades to make over there. There's upgrades to make over here is kind of the solution, I guess. No matter what, I will support you guys to the end. Keep it up. That Boom Beach community, guys. We got to stick together. Both Boom Beach and Clash games are getting old and tired, really. Not wasting any more money on them. All right, see you later, Rich. I reserve my judgment for now. I will wait to see and test this before I know if it's good or bad, says Navan. See, chicken can read a little French, guys. This really won't keep me around, crying laughing face. No, he's still around the comments, so I mean, you know, who really wins there? John Doe, man, I was all excited for warships. This is just more bull that adds no value to the game. I thought you could build up weaponry on the ship and you get to fight other ships. This is just a different base to attack with your regular troops. The same defenses. I bet you won't even get new troops or the ability to upgrade troops. Just more bull no one wants. Well, I'm done with this game. Anyone want my task force? Oh, Johnny. Well, I mean, we don't know. We saw a couple Zookas attacking a power cell. We don't know 100% if there's going to be new troops. I imagine there's going to be a lot of new stuff because we saw all those new warships characters in that initial developer update video, right? So, you know, this wasn't like a full-on sneak peek of the warships. This was just kind of giving us an idea of what they're working on still. And they also said early 2019, so I feel like it's probably going to be closer to spring before this actually comes out. So they're going to hear all these comments and feedback and concerns and hopefully put those into action for the next one. Please don't add this yet. I'm just starting. Now, warships can be available to low levels too, so don't feel like you're going to miss out if you're just not a high level yet. We want task force versus task force, not only second base, but devs always know better than players. Yeah, I would say, guys, you know, all in all, I would trust in the Boom Beach dev team. I mean, they created a game that got us all here in the first place. So, you know, they do know what they're doing. And I'm still excited for this Warships update. I think it's going to be huge. And regardless of what actually happens with it or not, I'm just excited to see what it actually is and how it ends up turning out. So, yeah, guys, make sure to let me know down below in the comments what you think, the people watching this video, think about the Warships update. Do you think these YouTube comments are way off? Do you think they represent the community? Do you think they represent just, you know, idiots or anything else in between? Make sure to let me know that down below in that comment section. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Checking out. Back.